Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing DIY Tumblr inspired fashion, and I've been seeing a ton of shirts that are so overpriced that you could just literally make at home. A lot of Instagram shops are very popular right now, and yeah, you can basically copy their clothing for super cheap. You may have a lot of this stuff already, so if you want to know how to make clothing for really cheap, then just continue watching. I had so much fun making this video for y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy. The first DIY is this patchy sweater, and it is inspired by Parks and Rec. If you haven't watched that show, I definitely recommend it, so let's get on with the supplies. The first supply you'll need for this DIY is a hoodie, and these can be found at Walmart for less than $5. And then you'll need patches. These can be found online, places like Etsy, Amazon, or even eBay. I'll link where I purchased mine down below. And then you'll need scissors. You're going to use the scissors to be cropping the sweatshirt, and before you crop it, I recommend trying it on or just cutting about 3 inches. But yeah, so it's really easy and simple. After you cut the sweatshirt, you just want to pull at the hem and it will cause it to roll up so there won't be any rough edges. When you're applying the patch, you just want to use an iron and iron it on, but before you do that, to protect the patch, place a pillowcase or any cloth over the patch and just iron on top of that, and it shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, and you can check if it's secure or not by kind of lifting up at the patch, and just keep ironing until it is stable.
I feel tiger restless, my vision's blurred. She's sexy air out the room.
The next sweater I made is essentially the same idea, only I didn't crop it, and instead it's just a long sweater, and I recommend doing this with a plain crew neck that's a bit longer and matching the emoji or whatever patch you use to the color of the sweatshirt. It just gives a really feminine look, and it's super creative and Tumblr.
But she talks too much. It's like her lips are tokens, but she's just fun now.
Next, I'll be teaching you guys how to do this fun tie-dye design, and this is inspired by this Brandy Melville shirt that I purchased at PacSun. The supplies you'll need is a white t-shirt, a tie-dye kit, or a RIT dye. It was only $2 at Walmart, and just follow the instructions on your kit. And it's optional, you can also add a patch to this shirt. You want to start by placing your shirt on a trash bag outside and just crumpling it. This creates the tie-dye, and it just gives the nice crumpled effect instead of the spiral. After you have your shirt in the position that you wanted, you just want to take the dye bottle and just pour it everywhere. It doesn't really matter, and put it in a bag and let it set overnight, and then eventually wash it.
Is it alright if I come round? Is it too late if I come now?
This next DIY is inspired by Brandy Melville, so basically the supplies you'll need for this: a t-shirt, and this can be just plain white, and then an iron-on transfer. I just typed this out on my computer and printed it out. You basically just want to follow the instructions on your transfer sheets, and there will be like a paper inside the pack. So basically you just want to iron it on and then peel off the backing, and your shirt is done, and follow the care instructions on the paper, and this is pretty much identical to the real Brandy Melville shirt.
Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange?
The next DIY is probably the most difficult, and the supplies you'll need is an embroidery hoop, embroidery thread, and whatever needle you'll be using, and also a reference picture, just whatever you want to go by to do the stitching and copy. So you can watch a lot of embroidery videos on other channels, but here I'm just showing you 2 stitches. Super easy. The embroidery hoop helps you keep it in place so the fabric doesn't really bunch up, and yeah, it takes a while, but the less perfect this is, honestly, the better it looks. The goal is not to make it look perfect, just to make it kind of look really unique. Hope you all enjoyed the video. It would be awesome if we could get to 500 likes, so just give this video a thumbs up. So you guys can have easy access. I'll have the shops and everything I use linked down below. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all in next week's video. Bye guys!